Good morning from South Africa, and look at that, just as I'm swinging around with the camera, somebody's pushing back and ready to go already. My goodness, moss does not grow under that man's feet. Morning David, morning Scotsman, and morning Peter on stream and everybody else watching. Welcome guys. We're going to do just a quick flight this morning to position ourselves for this evening's South African group flight with the FAEL guys. So this is about an hour airtime that we're going to have in the air. Hope you guys are going to enjoy it with us. The challenge here today is to get off the runway safely. It's a very short runway. It's just under 2,000 meters. So we need about, I would say, 1.8 at least to get airborne, depending on your weights, obviously. So I'm going to do flaps 10. I'll probably do a bleeds off takeoff as well, just to give myself a little bit of the edge. I don't know what the other guys are going to do, but that's the little challenge we have today. Strange thing is that there's no clouds in the air today. I've upgraded my enhanced skyscapes. I've switched off my X-Enviro just to see what it's like, and now there's no clouds to show. So it's kind of annoying, but anyway, we'll survive, I'm sure. So Andrew, Peter, anybody else on stream, hope you guys enjoy it, and for the guys flying with, guys, let's have fun.
On the fasten seatbelt sign, we do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all snow and ice are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Right, for those of you that were on stream yesterday, I mentioned this, but I'm just going to quickly recap. I changed my viewpoint completely to be in line with what Sasso and Alan told me, the real pilots, you know, just to get a better view. And I tried it with the PMDG last night, so now I'm going to try it in the Zibo, and we'll see what happens. Good morning, Tommy.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Before start procedure.
Before start procedure.
Forward boarding door has been closed. Once again, we need all passengers to remain at this time. Please double check the security of your seatbelt. All electronic devices will need to be turned off to the way this time. The service with all cellular phones and two-way features. Flight attendants, please enter your doors to emergency on contact.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for before start checklist.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, I hope nobody's got an objection, but I want to start taxiing, but then I realized I also didn't even do my automatic unicom. Let's do that quickly. I'm at gate 4. Going to take taxiway Alpha, and we're going to go to Alpha 4, runway 29. Standard instrument departure, there's no such thing in this place. I'm going to do a direct takeoff unless, yeah, no, it's fine, other types. Let's do takeoff to the east. Alright. Let's have a look, see what the guys are doing, and then do my broadcast and get it going. David, how far are you from pushing? I don't want to leave you alone here or run away.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm probably about 10 minutes, I would
Is
say,
it?
but that should put me at the back. That'll be fine.
Okay, cool. Scotsman? You're muted, by the way, because it's a push-to-talk channel, unfortunately. All right.
I'm about to line up.
Okay, yeah, no, we can see the eager beaver. Don't you worry. We had a nice discussion about you already.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Fancy that. Fancy that.
Yeah. You can go first, Nico.
Thank you, I'm pushing
Starting
in.
pushback, and you may start engines.
I will shout Toga.
Thank you. Start number 2 engine.
Good luck, Uncle John.
Starting number 2
Thank you.
engine. Flaps 10 set.
Yes, Peter.
Runway.
Yeah, that's correct.
Traffic.
25 and 2.
Hello, Steve. Good morning.
Starter cutout.
Toga.
Okay. Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. Takeoff thrust set.
I'm doing the other end of the runway looking at you, Uncle John. See how close you get.
Throttle full.
Yeah, that's close.
25
Yeah,
and
yeah,
2.
that's close.
Set parking brake.
Good one, Uncle John.
That was close, nice one.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Yes, Peter, we're looking forward to it. Just come a few minutes early so we can just nominate or ask nicely or do something about dividing the group of guys. We don't want all 20 people flying one way. So we would like people to fly some uphill, some downhill, because both us and the ATCs will be exhausted if we have to wait 3 minutes in between 20 flights going one way. And then vectoring and everything like that. It's gonna just help us if we, split the group in 2.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time. Have a lucky flight.
Flaps up and set.
All right. I am going to taxi, gents.
I'll push back.
Ready for before taxi procedure. Flaps 10 set. Taxi lights on.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Approaching transition. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Trish.
British altitude.
There's Echo, taxi it.
Yes, sir. Right, lining up, guys.
Good luck, Nico.
Thank you so much.
Approaching 29.
I said I wanted to do a bleach off takeoff and then I go and switch off the APA. Don't know why I did that.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. It's a habit. Habit is a bad thing. Sometimes. At least.
On runway 29.
Uncle John did the bleeds off.
No, he just did what he told you to do. You see, and now we kind of caught this thing in between switching off and going on. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it on now again. It's fine, it's fine. I just thought it would be nice to do it, so if it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll get going.
Stabilized.
Toga. And brakes release.
That's it, flight.
Takeoff thrust set.
Chew.
80 knots. Throttle hold. Rotate. Positive rate.
Beautiful. Gear up.
Very nice.
There you go. Come on, day. Thank you so much. That was cool.
Acceleration altitude.
Taxiing.
Good morning, Vasily. Thanks, Christoph.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps upset.
Oh, perfect. I'm just lining up at 2 minutes 25 seconds.
Nice, nice. And to all the new guys that have joined us in the interim since I first said good morning, everybody. Hope you're going to enjoy the flight with us. Short one, just a repositioning flight to get us into King Shaka for tonight's event. So, yeah, that's it. Yes, Steve, yeah, I think it goes a long way now to get the guys set up and If the new guys can be an hour or two early, then we can help set you up if you don't come right yourself. I mean, it's really straightforward, but if you have never done it, I do understand it might be a bit daunting to just get going, setting up all the software and the push to talk with your Joy to Key program and things like that. So if you struggle, please make sure to be an hour or two early.
Go north, okay.
Uncle John, you broke up badly. I did not hear anything.
I said we've got cloud as we travel north.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I can see there's like a little bank coming up there in front. Thank you.
Cool, thank you.
Sometimes going a bit close. That's a take off the half.
Yeah,
That's strong, man.
but did you like it? That's the big question. Did you like it?
Aye, that got the sweat beads running down the brow.
Tommy, let me show you guys what it is about. So while we're climbing, display capture. Right, CFU is short for cockpit for you. Alright, this is their website. I'll quickly post the link there, then you guys can go look at it. Paste. So basically what it is hardware. Okay, it's a throttle quadrant, motorized. Alright, and this is what it looks like. So if you have one of these and you've spent the money, then they range, there are different prices, different levels, as far as I know. This is one of them. 2,500 euros later, you can then activate that setting in your EFB. If you don't have one of these, don't activate the setting. they've got a couple of other things. All right. I'm pretty sure when I was here the last time. Oh yeah, there we go. There's different models. There you can see all the different models that you get, and they get kind of expensive because they get more and more real. There's one for 5,000 euros. So guys, I have my birthday on the 10th of August. My mind is made up on this 5,000 euro one. You don't have to send me PayPal money. You can just send a courier with this one. It's fine. I'll accept it with gladness. Can you imagine? Yeah, anyway, so that's what it's about. If you don't have one of those ones, don't enable the hardware setting in the Zibo EFP, please. Yeah, no, it's not for many people, I tell you. I know quite a few guys that own them. I've had the pleasure of helping guys here in South Africa that own them as well, but whew, I don't know, man. I don't know, unless I really go and build an actual home cockpit, I don't think I'll even invest in it, even if I have the money, because you know, that's really for cockpits, man. Anyway, that's just me, my idea. Chicks in the post.
Luck, David.
Thank you.
Tommy, you can say that again. I can honestly say that this Alpha and Bravo has really changed my flight swimming for the better, and I love it. I love them. But we're gonna climb to 290. Almost there.
Cruise 31.
Okay, yeah, I've only gone to 290, Uncle John. Steve, by the way, did you manage to input the information for the ILSs for runway 24 for King Shaka for tonight, if you're going to use it? Uncle John, Tommy says good morning.
And I've replied.
Okay. I haven't seen it yet, that's why I'm asking. And there's Sasha as well. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. No problem.
1,000 to go.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't have room for a throttle quadrant like that one. I'll have to rearrange my whole desk, my whole office, everything to make that other thing fit. Whereas the Bravo is quite easy, it's just on top of the desk, fastened from the bottom, and let's go.
Go.
Yes?
FYI, I've still got 175 nautical miles to the top of descent. 35,000 would be fine.
Okay, alright, yeah, I was a bit scared it wouldn't be, so that's cool. Okay, but which runway are you landing? Are you landing 06 or what?
Affirmative.
Because I'm at 29 and mine says I've got 100. Mine says I've got 95 nautical miles till top of descent. That's interesting.
Which case I need to look at my flight plan again.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 737. I haven't flown there since the last time you saw me. That's why we read charts, eh? You have to read the chart to make sure you know what you're doing.
Thank you for that, Nico.
Okay. Um, 737, when you come to St. Helena, you need to be careful of a couple of things. First of all, the airport's like got a wind problem. Wind shear is deadly in that place. Okay, there are, I can't remember the actual runway number, but there's one of the runways that they do not recommend you come in because of the up and down drafts, because of the cliff that's right there. They actually don't fly the 738 to St. Helena anymore because it's too dangerous. They fly the Embraers there or something else, you know, with a smaller airfoil, you know, that can handle the wind differently. Those are the things you need to watch out for. You know, when we flew it there in the real sim, you know, we saw how easy it is to make a mistake. You know, if you come in too high or too low, too high, you're going to end up in the sea on the other side because you're going to go off the ramp other side. Too low, you're going to end up in the cliff. So your big challenge is to make sure you land on the aircraft carrier kind of an effect. You know, that runway is short, it's not that long anyway, so plant it, You have to plant it. That's one of the big tricks. You can't go there and look for a 50 foot per minute landing. You need to put it down between 200 and 300 foot per minute hard to make a positive landing and stop proper.
Top of descent.
Petrulko, I hope I pronounce your name correctly. Yeah, the plan is there, but it's for the future. Okay. Between fixing bugs, I don't think Zibo is going to introduce new features, or not many new features now, until X-Plane 11, you know, gets put to the wayside and we go on to X-Plane 12. His major work right now is with Twixter. The two of them need to get the aircraft proper ready for X-Plane 12. You know, there's a lot of X-Plane 12 code in here already and so on, but there is still work to be done. So once X-Plane 12 comes, I reckon it will be easier for Zibo to concentrate then on newer features. And I'm glad to see you caught me live on stream. Nice to have you here. Christoph, the FS 2020 for me is a distraction. It's a getaway, you know. It's not more than that. I don't have any affinity for it. It's a nice to have. It's okay in terms of performance and stuff. Couple of quirks, and on both occasions that I tried to stream it, I've had crashes with FS 2020, which is really annoying. So it's rather unstable. Other than that, at least with the PMDG, I've got a reason to go fly 2020, whereas previously it was, you know, in file 13 in the closet in the back, you know, just one of those things. Righto, Uncle John, I'm about 40 nautical miles from top of descent, yeah. Okay.
I'm not at my top and climb yet, I'm just about there 5 minutes for that.
Okay.
Realised I've got off-roads for here that I done last night.
Why don't you see them?
I know, I totally forgot about it there.
Oh, you forgot to put them in?
No, I forgot that I had them. Like,
oh.
I forgot I'd actually put them in there.
Okay, so you can see them now, okay. Well, my orthos are non-existent in this area. As I get closer to the other airport, I'll have orthos again. I need to come and top up this area. This is now standard X-Plane over here.
It's a really nice area with the orthos. Like, you still not got any clouds, Steve? Or did you go through them?
No, it's there in front. Don't know how long it's going to take to get to them, but I can see them way out in the front.
So I've got clouds here and I can't see the ground because it's so hazy.
Oh, okay, no. I'm using active sky now, and on the active sky radar there's nothing. I can't see a single cloud.
Ah, that right. See, well, you know. We're on the same page. Trabaja.
Approach top of descent.
Yeah, next time send him a link. Tell him to go look at fact. It's Cape Town International. Yeah, that's definitely Cape Town International. But you know what's funny? George, the ICAO for George is FAGG. And both Twitch and YouTube censors that. I can't put it up. I get knocked for it. So if you ever see me fly to George on any of my streams, you'll see I don't put FAGG because they don't allow it. Twitch does not even allow the stream to begin. You can't, you simply cannot start it because of the word. And YouTube gives me a warning. So it's funny. There's something else you can go argue with him, but fact, definitely that's Cape Town International. You can Google that. Here we go, descent has started, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Right, and there's my go around little dashed line already. Hey, nice. Right, let's go for the break 3. We don't want to taxi all the way back. Right, so that is done. Check our ILS's 1113. Right.
Don't be at 16,000.
Say again?
Don't be at 16,000.
Thank you, sir. And there's the ortho. Look, there's the line. Here's ortho starting. Check the difference. Woohoo! Man, I'm gonna go and make orthos later. Telling you, I'm gonna fill up this gap. I seem to recall something like that, 737. I know there was an issue with it.
It's looking a bit bumpy there, Uncle John.
Say again, sir?
It's looking a bit bumpy.
Yes, it is.
Morning, Christer. Second fridge on the left. I think there's some fresh ones there. If you go to the rear galley, just have a look there. Uncle John, there are 2 airports in South Africa that can be classified as, you know, on approach when you're flying towards them, where you would get the effect of driving over a plowed field. The one is Lanseria, and the other one is this King Shaka, man. Tell you, the mountains and stuff here messes with the winds, and it's rather bumpy flying here. And then Lanseria with the hills and stuff and the heat. Man, it's like driving over a plowed field sometimes.
Thank you.
That's just like the roads in Scotland.
Yeah, we have places we don't even have roads anymore. So, it's crazy, man.
Landing light switches off.
Is that the new camera from Aerosoft, Tommy? I think it rings a bell. I think I bought it, but I haven't spent time with it at all. I actually don't have it enabled in my sim at this point in time, if it's the same thing. Their documentation, and I'm saying this with all love and respect, is shockingly bad. It actually, they could have saved the couple of bytes of data and not even given it with, because it's impossible to understand what they mean and how to use that program. I spent about maybe 10 minutes on it, and I just gave it up for a bad job, disabled it and left it, because I just didn't have the time yet to go and really figure it out. Yeah. Now I'm waiting for some tutorial of somebody on YouTube, then I'll go watch it to figure out how it works, then I'll make mine or I'll help you guys, but I just don't have the time or the inclination at this point in time to go and try and figure it out. It's just one of those things.
One set. Approaching transition.
Tommy, the other thing, I almost forgot about it, I'm just realizing now, is it clashed with X camera. and I'm not about to give up X camera for anything else. So that was the one snag I definitely had with it. I prefer my X camera. I don't want to go and figure out and play with other stuff that I already have, you know, in a different form or format. The reason I bought into that camera system was to get the little GoPros, to put the GoPros somewhere in the cockpit to get a different camera view. I never intended and never looked for anything to replace what I already have. But one of the things that did happen was in one of the settings or views or whatever you want to call it, it did clash with X camera. I think that was the last straw. That's why I stopped using it. I'll figure it out one day. I'll watch a video and go do it then.
Flaps 2 set.
How's it, buddy?
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let it get me down. It was just, you know, not what I expected. I think in all honesty, there is a bit of, yeah, how do we explain this in English now? I didn't think they were 100% truthful in their launch of the video that they launched, because they create a certain expectation that I just didn't see when I got the product. It was like they're selling you one thing and giving you another thing. Now granted, it could be that, obviously I know I've admitted to this, I don't know how the product works, but it's like, you know, I was kind of, I feel like I was led by the nose there a little bit, you know. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Get some speed brake out there.
25 set. Altitude passing 4,904 now.
That's what I was noticing. You keep an eye on the speed. It was running away with that turbulence.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens in T7. So if there's anybody on the stream that actually knows how it works and is prepared to come and show us on Discord or send us a video, you guys are welcome. I'd love to find out if there's any use in still keeping it around. Obviously, it's bought and paid for, so it's now just going to go into FAEL 13. Yeah, we're getting closer.
8 miles.
Wide slope capture transition.
I'm on 19.
Good luck, Uncle John.
Thank you.
Christer, I missed your comment there. Thank you to the guys that have now alerted me to it. So, man, I hope you feel better very soon.
Transition level.
Take
Ready for approach checklist. Flaps 10 set. Flaps 15 set. Taxi lights off. Flaps 25 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist. Localizer capture.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches. Continuous. Speed brake. Armed. Landing gear. Down. Flaps. 500. Clear to land runway 06. Set for landing.
Approaching decision height.
Landing checklist complete. Minimum.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up.
Flaps 2 set.
Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use.
1000 to level off.
Nice one, Uncle John.
Runway vacated.
60 knots. Yeah. Great landing. You are professional.
Flaps 10 set. Flaps 15 set. Light slope capture.
I've got a visual on you, Nico. The next plane.
Okay, I'm trying to keep high speed a little bit longer. I'm at 7.7 nautical miles from the runway, so
Radio altimeter.
only flaps 15 yet. We'll go down lower a bit later.
I come through 25 mile in, so
Okay.
go far behind you.
Right, speed brakes on and let's go.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for landing.
Landing flaps, slow down.
Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Dankie, Steve.
Approaching 06.
Approaching decision height. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked.
Nice one, Nico.
69.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Cheers.
I'll quickly see if I can turn around here and then watch you come in.
12 mile it.
Okay. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Right, runway is vacated. You can come along.
Thank you.
Come on, Linda.
After landing procedure complete. Flaps upset.
Check, there's David's lights already. Can see your lights, David.
Yeah, I'm a little bit probably just getting the 25 nautical mark.
That's fine. Welcome, Denmark 737 project. Welcome to this family. There we go. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much.
That's David in. Oh, sorry.
Neil.
Neil.
Okay, let me taxi a little bit and get out of the way here.
I think I'm just going to come off there, I think.
Do what you need to do, sir.
Well done, Neil.
Thanks, Uncle John. Thank you. Runway vacated.
Yeah, it's a bit of a run down there.
Fuck, David.
Thank you.
Looks like I've got enough time to quickly park and then I can still watch you land.
I'm streaming it, Nico, if you're interested.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm still trying to park, and then what I'll do is I'll put my camera out on the runway if I've got enough time again.
Well, mine is there.
Thank you. Stop. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure. Down procedure.
Do it properly.
Ready for shutdown procedure.
sure if this is a SAM jetway or not. Yeah, it looks like it. We'll see.
Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for a shutdown checklist.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Fantastic. Welcome, David.
Cool, thank you. Down.
Nice one. Nice.
Right, I'm just waiting for the photo opportunity, guys, but that's about the end of the stream. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. And tonight we are departing, well, I will, and depending on how many guys we get here, I will be departing this airport, flying back to Joburg. If you are new and you want to join us, please feel free. It's part of why we're doing it. We want more guys to come fly with us. Just make sure you're an hour or two early on Discord. So if you have problems connecting or installing the software, that we can help you out, okay? Thank you, Tommy. Have a nice day, and everybody else, you guys have a nice day. Like I said, I'm just sticking around for the final photo, and then I'll stop the stream.
Laps up and set. Shutdown procedure. Shutdown procedure complete. Ready for shutdown checklist.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Aye.
Got the pic.
Thank you for the picture. Yeah, got mine as well. Thank you guys. Thank you for flying with. We'll see you tonight.
It's a pleasure, man.
See ya.
Okay. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye everyone.
Bye.